And I think I'm gonna
shield it. Okay, much better. The dab.
excuse me.
Trust me, they don't wanna know. I could go full beast mode. You really need some help. I really know myself. My happiness is sacred and I stay on that pursuit. Yeah, that's me, just me, it's me. That's all I'll be. Yeah. That's what I am. That's what I am. That's what I am.
Okay, so how long have we been married?
4 years.
I'm just kidding. I know how long. Today we're talking about marriage. So we've been married for 4 years, and and we did a video like a couple weeks ago where we were asking for like what do you guys want to see more of and stuff like that. People are commenting relationship stuff, and so we're like, okay, we'll do relationship. So first of all, a disclaimer: we're not perfect.
Yes, we are not
At all.
perfect at all.
But we've been married for 4 years, together for 7 years, and and I think we learned a few things along the way. So today's video is titled Marriage Advice or Success or Tips for Marriage or Kyle and Kristin's Secret. I don't know what we're gonna call it.
Or Marriage, What Brings Us Together from Princess Bride. Okay.
Anyway, we're going to share some of our maybe not so known marriage rules. Like these are rules that you might not be able to find in any books anywhere, just kind of like rules that we do.
Right, and so that, yes, so they're just things that we have made up for ourselves.
Over the years.
Yep.
Okay, so rule number 1. This one's important, so make sure you do this one. I'm telling you, this one will save a lot of arguments. If ever you are out and about, if you will, if you're from Canada, if you're ever out and about and one partner is ready to go, here is the signal. And I'll do it, I'm pretty good at it, because I'm always ready to go. Because that's when I go home, I'm an introvert. You do this, you go, you're at a conversation, or maybe you're playing cards, or you're out at some sort of function, right? You stand up and you go find or if you're not, even if you're separated from your spouse, like you're not in the same, you go find your spouse, you stand up and you go, well, you about ready, honey? That's what you gotta do. And you gotta say it like that. You gotta go, well, you about ready to go?
What if they don't have really long arms to swing?
Well,
is it still gonna work?
Yeah, you gotta say it like, you gotta say, well, you about ready to go? And then your partner, your significant other has to say yes. Every time. You don't go, well, honey, you about ready to go? Nope, I wanna stay longer.
You find a nice way to be like, yep, I'll be ready in just a little bit, or just a minute.
You say, yep, I'm ready. And you don't have to, Kristin and I always, we argue about this point, but I think you don't have to tell everybody why you have to leave. I'm not of the belief that you have to declare to everyone, well, we gotta get going because we have stuff to do. We gotta get going. And I think it's okay to just have to get going. I don't think you have to be so specific. So rule number 1 is, if one person's ready to go, just go.
Yeah, it saves arguments, which brings us to number 2. Don't argue in public.
Don't argue in public. Even if you're raging about something or completely not on the same page. Appear to be on the same page in public and then argue about it in a car.
Yeah, on your way on the home. Or sometimes a lot safer is argue about it when you get in the house and the other partner is not driving.
Yes.
Problem.
I think somebody pooped in here.
Why'd you say that? Huh?
Because it does not smell like roses, to say the least. You stinky guy.
It's not called passing gas, it's called farting, and that's what's going on in here. I'm farting in the car. Just getting everything.
That's the truth. But when you have a disagreement, or especially if it's on something like a big deal thing, you definitely don't want to argue about it in front of other people, because here's the thing. Other people, family, friends, parents, relatives, especially with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, other people only see you for a short amount of time, right? Mm-hmm. And especially if you're only seeing those people once a year. If the only time your great aunt sees you is you're arguing with each other, what's she gonna think? And I know it doesn't really matter about what other people think. Hey, relax, cat. Sorry, our cat's losing his mind back there. It doesn't matter what other people think, but you don't want to give the impression that you're always fighting, always arguing. So we just wait and argue later.
Yeah, you can. It's still good to argue.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
we-
it's still healthy, but maybe just try not to do it in front of everybody.
Always have, and this one and so that leads into rule number 3. Always, 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 no matter what, have your partner's back. Always, in any situation, always take the side of your husband or wife.
Even if you don't necessarily agree with them.
Yep, always do it. Because here it is, this Thanksgiving, I guarantee someone's gonna say, we're gonna be loading up our Thanksgiving plate with all the relish tray stuff and not turkey. And someone's gonna say, where's the turkey or whatever? Why are you guys vegan? Something, they're gonna say something and they're gonna ask questions. And I'm gonna say what I need to say. And you have to be, and you just have to say, yep, you just have to be on the side of your husband or wife. You have to be right behind them. Yep, I agree. This is the way it is. You don't say, well, I kind of understand what crazy Uncle Dave is saying. No, you have to agree.
The good thing is neither of us have an Uncle Dave, so
Yeah,
that's
so-
not going to offend anybody.
But you have, but just take the side of your partner. Not even just in public, but just always. And then you can talk about it later. But you always want to feel like your husband or wife is on your team. Rule number 5, I think, or is that number 4? It's one of our rules. We, if one of us is in the kitchen, then it's our duty. It is our highest duty, the highest honor, to get something for the other person, if the other person is otherwise occupied. So, for example, if Kristin is doing something and I'm in the kitchen, you ask me to get you a drink, I will get you a drink. We don't do that. We don't do that. You have 2 feet, get it yourself stuff. Like, if I'm in the kitchen anyway, why can't I get you a beverage? Or vice versa. If I'm shooting aliens in the lair and I say, hey, Kristin, can you get me some, whatever.
It might not be right that minute, but
And when you get a chance,
Right.
especially if it's in the kitchen, it's just like one of those things where it's like an agreed upon contract that if one of us is in the kitchen, we're not going to I'm not going to go in the kitchen and prepare myself a snack and then slink away and try to hide it from Kristin that I didn't make a snack.
So also, we've learned the best times to talk and not talk to each other. So the best time when we really don't want to ask each other questions. For example, for Kyle, I don't want to ask him questions when he's playing a video game because I might trick him and he might be like, oh yeah, sure. And then later it doesn't turn out well. In the moment you're like, great, but later it doesn't turn out so well.
Yeah, she'll come up to me I'll be saving the universe from aliens, and Kristin will ask me questions like, yep, all right, cool. All right, yep. All right, sounds good. And then she'll expect me to do that thing, and then I will have forgotten because I was trying to save the universe from certain destruction.
Right.
And I know that I ever ask her any questions at all if she's not been fed or slept.
Yeah. Well, you'll learn quickly that sometimes you do, but you learn quickly when you can't.
Yes, but knowing when and otherwise you run into like people get sneaky and they'll sneak in and say, hey, and I told you about that thing because you remember you were playing video games and I told you, and then they start holding grudges and this and that. That's another thing, no grudges. For me, and we're different people, we handle things differently, but for me, once something is done, it's done forever. And so Kristin just knows always that I'm never holding anything. I'm never it's never complicated, right? I'm never saying anything and just meaning something different, or what I say is what I mean and what I mean is what I say. So that kind of makes it nice and easy.
It does.
I'm not secretly going I'm going to start bringing up all this past stuff.
And I only do that when I get really mad.
Yes, but it is what it is.
You have to make me really mad to do that.
Yeah, I do. But the final thing is have something that you love to do with your spouse that is fun, that you both find enjoyment out of. And obviously for us now, it's doing YouTube videos and creating and connecting with people. And I think now that we both have a YouTube channel and both have our own thing going on, it's a lot of fun, and it's something that we can talk about. Have something that you're going to do together that you enjoy together. It's together.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's Kyle and Kristin's rules for marriage. Yay.
Yay.
But all right.
was fun.
All right. Thanks for watching today. Find your gift.
Share with the world.
And remember,
You are worth it.
see you tomorrow.